Hey guys! Do you ever want to go to a convention and just scream at some people sometimes, just because of lack of etiquette or they don't really understand the rules of things? I find it really annoying when my biggest thing is when people take photos in the dealer's room. It's kind of a pain in the ass for people who want to either shop or get around to do something like get food. If you guys don't know the rules or etiquette, taking photos in the dealer's room or when a cosplayer is eating or trying to go to the washroom is, not the nicest thing to do. Uh, I especially hated Anime North this year. People taking photos in the dealer's room, even though it clearly said no photos in the dealer's room. It causes a really big backup of people, or it's kind of a like fire hazard to just have all these people stopped and like crowded in one area. The other thing too is kind of annoys me when you have a huge costume and you go into the dealer's room to shop. Get changed. I'm sorry. Get changed out of that. Just, because if I ruin your costume because I step on it, that's really your fault because you went into the dealer's room. I'm sorry. Like, I'm there to shop. I'm not there to be careful of people in costumes. If you have a costume on, go to the floor or outside, or somewhere where it's safe for you to wear that costume. I know personally I would never do that because I would be so scared that my costume would get ruined. I know that it's happened to a few people who have been in the dealer's room and learned their lesson since then. That's the thing too with backpacks is another one. Backpacks or even large cosplay, like I was saying, bumping into things or people bumping into me drives me crazy. I know people say, don't go into the dealers and don't go to a con if you don't want it to be busy or whatever, but I mean, come on, like, you're wearing a backpack and you step backwards into me, like, you should know, okay, I'm wearing a backpack, maybe, I might bump into someone. Look behind you before you back up. I hate, that's a huge pet peeve of mine, when people back up and don't even look where they're going. Like, you're backing up, there's going to be people behind you. Look behind you. It's like looking both ways before you cross the street. And the other thing, too, that I find that really bugs me is, I'm sorry, I'm going off on a rant here. When people take photos or videos without asking me, I hate that. As a cosplayer, my role, too, as well, is to look good in my costumes. I'm sorry, I've spent a lot of time. I really don't want a picture of me shoving pizza in my face, or, this look of when you take my photo. Like, I make these costumes so that I can look good in them. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. I want to look good. If you want to take my photo, you can you're more than welcome to ask me. But there's also a proper time to ask. If a cosplayer is, say, eating, there's been times that I'm sitting down. I remember one time in Anime North, I was wearing Link, and I sat down, put my weapons down, continued to, take everything, like my bracers off and everything, and I start to shove this hot dog in my mouth as I'm sitting down, and someone comes over and says, can I take a photo? No, you can't take a photo. I need a break. I don't mean to be rude, but no, you can't take a photo. Then, like, when I said, okay, sure, whatever, I was uncomfortable. I said, okay, I figured I would just, like, pose on the ground and hide my hot dog or whatever. This person then tells me to stand up, put everything back on, and pose. No, I'm sorry. I'm not there to do a job for you. I'm there to enjoy myself. I think that's a really big thing, is people think that cosplayers go to these conventions like, oh, hey, I'm doing a job for everyone else. Come, get hugs and take photos. And, even places like, I know Fan Expo has been having issues with, like, advertising women in cosplay and, like, cuddle a cosplayer and all this garbage or whatever. Hobby Star and all them. And it's like, no, we're not there for other people. We're there for ourselves, or, hang out with friends or whatever. We're not there to hang out and, like, be or whatever. Like, we're not toys. We're not tools. Like, no. We spend a lot of time doing what we are doing, either making a cosplay or just enjoying ourselves. And really, I don't think that's right, I had at one convention, and he's lucky that I'm really shy. I had a guy follow me around when I was dressed as Power Girl, and I don't know who this man was. He was an older man, and he followed me around with a camera down at my butt the whole time and thought that, he was entitled to do that. I sat down as soon as possible, but it's like, have some, like, respect or some etiquette or something for us, because we're doing what we love, and we're not doing it to please, your sexual fantasies or, your, I don't even know. That's the only thing that I can think of. Like, we're not there to be your babysitters as well. I've had people leave their kids with me, and it's like, okay, sure, just leave your kid with me. Like, it's proper courtesy, etiquette, respect, like, all that kind of stuff. It's a lot to deal with at conventions. I think there should be a lot more advertising of, that kind of awareness than, cuddle a cosplayer, or, come see these fantasy women, or, sure, there's cosplayers out there that are booth babes, I guess you want to call them, or people who feel comfortable doing that, but not the majority of us. I can say that from experience. We don't like to be touched or told, nice boobs, or that costume looks really good on you, the way that you say it, Come up and just tell us, if you want, oh, hey, nice costume, you put a lot of work into that. It's all about, the way that you say things to people. If you're saying, hey, that costume fits you very well, that's different than, hey, that costume fits you very well, like, it's, it's common sense. Common sense. So, that's my rant for today. I'm sorry, I kind of went off into, like, this huge thing. I am working on commission still. There's a commission behind me over there. I'm working on a Bulma commission right now. It's not done. It's literally all pinned together. It needs to be sewn. So that's probably what I'm going to do for today, because I'm away for this weekend. So, yeah, I'm not going to Fan Expo this year, unfortunately. I have to go visit family. I'm not going to Dragon Con because I can't get down there. So I'm not too sure what my next convention will be, but I'm hoping it's something soon, because I miss it. I miss it a lot. Thank you so much, guys. Love you.